I'm standing on the top of a motte of Bailey Castle. The wind will pick up in a minute, it might get very windy. As you can see, we're on top of a hill with magnificent views all around. It drops steeply there, down to where my little faithful chariot is, over there by the road. Very, very muddy, as you can see by my boots, my other faithful steeds. It is a motte Bailey. It's hard to make out the Bailey, but as you can see, we are in a pretty defensible position, although quite difficult to get food and water up here. Can't see any natural sort of rivers or anything. It's just picking up down this side, is quite windy. Artificially steepened just here, or whether that's just part of a natural valley going down there. As you can see, I had no trouble with my modern boots going down that motte. It would have been a lot more difficult in the medieval period with your flat-soled leather shoes on, no heels, no tread. I think it was a little bit quieter when I came around this bit earlier. I think the motte has subsided a little bit there. This is it's gone very quiet around this bit, so you can see it is quite a defensible place. Although I'm not quite sure which bits are part of the actual castle or the Bailey, and which bits are just part of the hill. Possibly being artificially steepened in areas. That gives you a slight idea of the construction. I mean, it looks like just sand built up. Obviously some sort of a creature. I'd say that's a rabbit maybe. Although there's only one hole. Normally there's more than one hole when it's rabbits. And it is quite small. If that is a hole. It could be quarrying. People trying to dig stone out. Or it could be treasure hunters. You can't quite see it through the bushes here, but that does drop down quite steeply. I think where we are now would be part of the I think this would be part of the Bailey. Could get a little bit windier in a minute. Oh, there's more evidence of rabbit holes just there. More of them. Rabbits brought to England by the Romans. They didn't take off too much, and then they were reintroduced by the Normans. Good food source, but quite a plague on the land in many ways. You can see this bit's slightly better raised. I would have said that this was part of where the Bailey is. This bit here, although you can't see evidence of it being raised. It's a bit of it's a nice little trek up there, muddy field. Well worth a little visit, this is. And there's footpaths up to it, so it's free to access. Bailey.